Hey guys, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. That's right. So, we are now doing my review on Jaws 2. The VHS, the original poster. Yep. 1978, believe it was hung in the theater in Rhode Island. Yep. Like I said, I have all 4 Jaws posters framed, original. So, yeah. Talking about this movie right here. It's actually, to me, extremely underrated. I already told you, Jaws is one of my favorite movies ever. So, I will say this. This is one of my favorite sequels ever. I love it. I'm also eventually going to do a video on movies where I love the sequels and even where I think the sequels are better than the originals. But at this point, the first Jaws, the original, to me, is and always will be the best. But again, this right here, I love this movie. I was so excited to rent on VHS. I couldn't wait to see Jaws 2. And I was so excited, regardless of how much Roy Scheider was against being in the second Jaws movie, guys. I was so thrilled. Oh, so thrilled. Chief Brody returned. I loved it. Back on Amity Island again. A lot of people are hating on it. Oh, it's the same story. But this one's got teenagers in sailboats. Okay. So what? I mean, dude. This tagline, guys, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, dude, that shit is real. It's such a freaking popular phrase that Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, they fucking copied off that shit. And they put just when you thought it was safe to go back to sleep. But again, that tagline, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Because guess what? There's sharks in that fucking water. A shit ton. So, yeah, like you said in the first one, you're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah, this one, man, this movie, this is the one. That is the one that was filmed where I live in fucking Florida. The majority of this film was only fucking made not even an hour from where I live, dude. That, guys, that is just astonishing to me. It just... Love the movies. Love the ride. So, here we go. My reviews on Jaws 2. I love it. I love the story. Yes, spoiler review. I love the story. I love it. Chief Brody's still Chief Brody until a certain mishap happens. One of the main annoyances in this movie that pisses me off is, the old saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You would think the fucking mayor learned his fucking lesson in the first movie. No, he doesn't. Chief Brody tells him all this shit that's happening, and he just goes, are you serious? And he tells the motherfucker, he goes, I think we may have a shark problem. And he just blows it off again. And then, because Chief Brody's trying to protect the people at the beach and mistakes a big-ass fucking school of fish as Jaws, what do? Do they thank him for, hey, you were right last time, hey, thanks for Captain Arbor. No, they fucking fire him. They fire his ass. Oh, nice guys really do finish last. So I'm like, alright. So, poor Chief Brody, The mayor doesn't believe him again. The town doesn't believe him. Even his older son doesn't believe him. And he still wants to go sailing. Just doesn't believe him. But, man, dude, this movie, oh god, I read about it on Google, and thanks to Florida's fucked up weather, guys, they had to fucking just stop production so many times from possible hurricanes, just riptides. But the thing that struck me the most funny is all the cast, they're being filmed in this movie to be afraid of a mechanical shark. So as they're being afraid of this big ass mechanical shark, guess what? There's real life fucking sharks around their ass. There was actually a scene, they said that when the cast were all standing on top of the sailboats when they crashed, they said they saw a giant ass hammerhead circling the boats, getting closer and closer to them. The cast just screamed like crazy, waving and waving, trying to get people to fucking help them. You know what the people did that were filming the shit? They thought they were just in good character. Gave them a thumbs up. That's awesome. But this movie, man, I mean, just the opening scene. These two divers find the orca. And I'm like, fuck. And it feels like I live there. It feels like we're back on Amity Island. I live there. And just, this movie, man, I'll never forget the name of the video store that I watched all 4 Jaws movies for the very first time. No, it was not Blockbuster or Movie Gallery or Network Video or Hollywood Video. It was none of those. It was a place called Silver Screen Video. And yes, we also used to have a theater called that. A movie theater. It was called the Silver Screen Video. You go in there, guys. Yeah, they had the tape, but the box is empty. And they have a styrofoam thing filled it up. So the tape you actually get, it's a nasty ass dark brown clamshell case that has a piece of paper on the front, and handwritten it says the name of the movie and what it's rated. That was it. But you know what? I didn't give a fuck because I was so excited to rent it. I was supposed to go in there to rent the third one. I'll never forget it. I watched 1 and 2. I couldn't wait to see a third one. Well, I go in there, and of course this could happen. At this particular store, guys, unfortunately, they did not carry extra copies. So yeah, I go in there, guys, this is way before Redbox or any of this shit was invented. I go in there, and somebody rented the third one. I'm like, motherfuck. So I rented something else. But then I finally got to watch the third one, which I'll do my review on in the next video. I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about Jaws 2. I love it. It is one of my favorite sequels of all time. I love it. I am so thankful they made it. And that picture, I love that cover art. That is so badass. And that's why I have the poster. I fucking love this shit, guys. I don't give a shit how many Sharknadoes they make. I don't care how many Meg movies they make. I don't give a shit. Nothing will ever compare to these classic films. I said it before, they better not reboot this shit. Leave it the fuck alone. So, that's my thoughts on Jaws 2. I am and always will be the Movie Nerd 85. And my next video will be, I will be doing a review on Jaws 3 or Jaws 3D, whatever you guys choose to call it. Alright guys, thanks.